Well, happy Mother's Day to you, and thank you to all the moms out there as we welcome you into a special Mother's Day matchup here at the Scotiabank Saddledome. The Calgary Flames and Ottawa Senators here tonight. This is Flames TV Live, the pregame show brought to you by Budweiser, a ninth and final meeting of the year between these two teams, and we'll set up the matchup in just a moment. But first, as we always do, let's get you caught up on the Saddledome Live app and what you can expect over there on the over the course of the night. Of course, the fan game section is where you find it. Tonight's Flames and Senators event, and the Score 4 presented by Bet99.net is over there. If you jump in right now, correctly predict 4 scenarios about tonight's matchup with Ottawa. You can battle against me in terms of the questions that you can answer. We've got my picks in there for this evening, and we'll see if you can win tonight with 4 correct answers. And if you do, you'll have the chance to win one of these little packages, a Calgary Flames 40th anniversary bobblehead collection. It's pretty good stuff there. Score 4 presented by Bet99.net is free to play. You must be 19 years or older to enter. And as a reminder, because we're predicting live game scenarios tonight, the Bet99.net Score 4 contest will close shortly after puck drop this evening. All right, as we know, ninth and final meeting between these two teams. A lot has happened over the course of the season. Let's take a look back at the matchup in this video.
Gaudreau waiting for support. Backhands a pass in front. They score! Valimaki on the setup by Gaudreau makes it 1-0 Calgary. Flames get it back. Here's a shot. They score! Monahan on the power play. And the Flames go up 4-1. Here's Dubé. Scores! First career hat trick for Dylan Dubé. It's a quick pass. Tierney off the bench on a breakaway, short-handed. Stopped by Markstrom. Second stop by Markstrom on a Tierney breakaway. Dubé in front. They score! Noah Hannaford puts it in, and it's a 3-3 game. Great save by the defenseman Valimaki. That's the same old hockey game, and it was Juuso Valimaki with the right leg as he bailed on Markstrom. Late pass to Johnny Gaudreau. Busting in, shoots, scores! Johnny Gaudreau ties the game at 1 with 5:06 to go in the third. Backlund steals. Makes a play to Stone. Shoots, scores! Tipped in front as it changes direction. And it's a 1-goal game.
So as we know, the Sens lead the season series, or technically have won it, I suppose, with one matchup remaining. And for the Calgary Flames, after Saturday night's results, the math remains for them to still make the playoffs. While daunting, it's pretty straightforward. Flames have to win out. Montreal has to lose out to have a chance, and it starts tonight against the Senators, who are one of the hottest teams in the NHL right now, in particular the North Division. 8-1-1 in their last 10 games. They've won 3 straight, including a win last night in Winnipeg. They're on the back half of back-to-back games here tonight. But as mentioned, it's also Mother's Day, and so we asked a couple of the players and the staff about some memories from their mom, maybe going back to their early days in hockey and the influence in their game.
Yeah, she meant a lot. I mean, she's my #1 fan, and I mean, it's been like that ever since I was little and till this day. So I mean, she's a big part of my life and obviously a big part of my career.
Both my mom and dad were athletes. My mom was volleyball and basketball and a little bit of baseball too. So you know, she's obviously been a good sort of role model. She grew up playing sports and along with my dad, and they were just able to help us in different situations growing up.
Saturday was our big day in town, and to play hockey, and you know, Mom was always the one that packed us all over and packed us our lunches. Was there all the time, whether you were happy or sad or hurt, or didn't matter. She was, you know, I remember being just a wee little boy and all 7 of us boys going with Mom to, because we all had to go together to games and practices, and we could always count on Mom, and we still, my mom's 85 and we can still count on her.
All right, let's get to the lineup tonight for the Flames against the Senators, and some changes up front based on practice lines yesterday and as well in the warm-up here tonight. Most notably, Sean Monahan will move to the wing on a line with Derek Ryan and Dylan Dubé. And the other one is that Glenn Gaudin will come back into the lineup for the first time since February the 27th. Of course, made his NHL debut earlier this year. Tonight will be game number 6 for Gaudin.
I think just got a taste of what the NHL is all about, what it takes to be consistent and be in the lineup every night. I think it was definitely an eye-opener for things that I got to work on and improve on my game. But I tried to look at all the positives as well and continue to, push for more ice time or more opportunity. And I think that's what I'm getting right now.
We got to do our job, and it'll just make his life a little bit easier. We're gonna, obviously try and get him the puck and, get some speed to the neutral zone and then hold on to it down the other end and wear them down. And, like I said, he's going to have a lot of energy, and we're just going to have to, play off each other.
I don't have any impressions of him in practice. His job is to work his ass off in practice, so that's what he's supposed to do. That's how you get in the lineup. But I did watch him play 2 or 3 games, and he deserves an opportunity to get looked at. We need some production out of that position.
All right, let's take a look at who to watch tonight, and probably fitting that we have a Tkachuk theme on this final one. The two brothers have met more this season than they did the previous 2 years combined. Of course, meeting number 9 here tonight in the finale as Brady leads the Sens with 35 points on the year. 4 of those have come in this head-to-head matchup against Calgary. And for Matthew, he's 3rd in team scoring, but has 4 points in his last 5 games, and also leads all Flames players in points this season against the Sens with 7 in 8 games. And also, they can't be with their mom on Mother's Day, of course, but maybe this, as Matthew laid out to us, the next best thing tonight, because they're playing against each other here in Calgary. Also, let's take a look at what you need to know for tonight, and maybe a focus on one of the Flames' elite players, their leading goal scorer, 12 points in his last 12 games, Elias Lindholm. And then how about Tim Stützle last night in Winnipeg, becomes the youngest Sens player to record a hat-trick in franchise history. He did so in Winnipeg last night as part of that victory. And then one more on the Tkachuk brothers, the 13th meeting head-to-head between those two teams in their young careers. Matthew leads with 10 points so far in their career matchups. Obviously more to come, including one here tonight. We got a chance to catch up with Matthew to talk a little bit about that, the expectation versus the reality of playing 9 times in a year, and then thoughts about their mom, Chantel, on Mother's Day.
When we talked about the schedule when it first came out, we were together in St. Louis before, so it was just an idea. It wasn't a fact or anything. And then once I came to Calgary, and then he went to Ottawa, that's when it was like fully announced. So when we were together, it was just all what if, and I don't think we realized that 9 times a lot of times. So it's still fun playing against him. It's very cool seeing him on the other side. It's just so different this year. There's no fan. Just doesn't feel like the previous years playing against him, with all the electricity in the building and a lot of people there watching. So especially family. So it's been different. I'd say that we probably prefer that if there were full fans in the stands and we only got to play against each other twice, we would take that any day. But especially when we have family there. But it's still super fun playing against them.
Yeah, that's totally fair. And it's kind of unique, I guess, in that tonight it is Mother's Day. And I know, obviously, you guys have had fans, or at least the family and friends there for the 4 meetings before this season. But, kind of special in that, if it is going to be away from family on Mother's Day, you get a chance to, be together and play and maybe put on a show for them? Definitely.
My mom wouldn't have it any other way if we weren't all together at home with her. So this is her second best option for sure, having us together and being able to watch our game and talk to us after or before, whatever. So we'll find a way to hopefully together be able to wish her a happy Mother's Day. I know it's not going to be in person like we were talking about it the other day. I don't think that we've had a Mother's Day in the past, in our lives, I guess, that we haven't been together and able to celebrate her. We always try to make that a very, very big deal for her, because she's so important, and we love her so much, and she does so much for our family. So it's definitely weird not being there, but my sister's there, so hopefully she can spoil her enough for us. Well, I was going to say, maybe you got to have somebody execute the gift too a little bit, or what do you guys got? You got working on something there? Yeah, we've got it all figured out right now. So my mom doesn't want. She says it every time. I don't want anything and all that stuff, but I don't think there's enough we can get her to do that'll make up for everything she's done for us.
Good stuff there from Matthew, and those two will go at it here again shortly. Let's get to the starting goaltenders tonight. It was Philip Gustafson in Winnipeg last night, so tonight it is Anton Forsberg getting his second start since April the 2nd, actually April the 12th, but he won his last one back on Wednesday. And for the Calgary Flames, Jacob Markstrom goes right back in, a 13th start for him consecutively, as Darryl Sutter did say that he expects Louis Domingue to get the remaining 4 games for the Calgary Flames. All right, you're all set for tonight's Mother's Day matchup. The Ottawa Senators and Calgary Flames for the 9th and final time here at the Scotiabank Saddledome. Puck drop is coming up next. We'll check in one last time on the RE/MAX 50-50 before we send you off. $73,000 plus here. Of course, you go to calgaryflames.com/5050 to get your tickets. Winner takes home half the prize. All right, thanks for watching Flames Pregame Live, brought to you by Budweiser. We'll see you after the first period in the first intermission. Peter Loubardias will be alongside. See you then.